てるねきっとまたどこかで激しい雨に出くわすだろうが昔より賢くタフになった僕らなら大丈夫さ Step out though it keeps raining you hold over away さっそと歩けば誰もがきっと思わずにドミグッ Looks the rain has let up 色あせた夢は消えてしまったよどこへ高気圧の空へ The rain has let up さざめく人の波新しい季節を生きよう素敵な予感しかない、yeah. Stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, step Stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, step Stepping out, stepping out, stepping out, step Stepping out, stepping out, stepping out
Do you remember when I fucked your ass September? We met really fast on Tinder. Now I'm certain that I am gay. My phone is ringing. I haven't hung up the semen. As we fuck every night, my member found that tight little ass away. Come, 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 fuck me raw. That takes to remember. Fuck me raw. That takes to September. Fuck me raw. Ain't no other holiday. Boston and Boston, 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 Boston and Boston.
Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Town to keep me moving, keep me grooving with some energy.
Kind regards, masses, it's me, Hi Bike, and I am back with some more Hakuoki Chronicles of Wind and Blossom. The first song that we were listening to for pre-stream is Rainy Runway, a cover of the Kirinji song done by Ko Aoyama. Rainy Runway by Kirinji, like, a few months ago that song popped up on my Spotify because I keep listening to Japanese indie, city pop, future funk, all that, and this song fits under that genre, and I instantly fell in love with it. I checked out the band a bit. I listened to one of their albums. I forget what it was called, but they're pretty good. Actually, no, I listened to like 2 albums of theirs. But it was their most recent album, the one that has Rainy Runway on it, and then I think the one that was released in 2018. I don't remember. But really good band. They're very chill. They do have a bit of an experimental vibe to them. Really great. No, I love him. And Rainy Runway, I keep listening to this song every day, as part of my work motivation playlist. And fun little fun fact about that song, they released that song when the quarantine was being lifted for COVID in Japan. So you know, let's get out. The rain keeps coming. Like that, those lyrics, like, you know, it's getting people. It's like a metaphor for people to, you know, get out, go touch grass, basically. No, but like, you know, basically go out into the world and like, you know, it's okay. The world is safe now. Enjoy nature outside. Enjoy the outside world. But yeah, if you want to listen to that cover, I'll leave a link in chat here. And then the second pre-stream song is Sustember by Earth, Wind, and Fire. But really, it's by YouTube user Some Black Guy. This came up in my Recs recently. This guy has he has another, like, I don't know exactly how many he's done, but he does like sus versions of you know, popular songs. And I remember I lost my shit when I first heard this one, because I don't know, when he goes, "I'm gay," that really spoke to me. But yeah, I keep listening to it every now and then. And I'm not going to be here on the 21st night of September, so I'm playing that now. If you want to listen to that cover parody, I'll leave a link in chat here. And the pre-stream video was "Gotta Make a Move to a Town That's Right for Me" by Realpla. I like how unhinged each video clip is in that, backed by, you know, the like some choir dude covering Funky Town by Lip Sync, and like just the single organ. That's all there is to it. It just like it just has this like unhinged kind of vibe to it, and I love it. I want more of it. If you want to watch that video, I'll leave a link in chat right here. But how are we doing today? Experimenter, Jacob, Miku, and Chuck. I think those are the only ones I see here. Yeah, but how are we doing today? What's up? What's up, y'all? Are you ready for me not streaming for like 2 weeks? I don't know. I might have IRL streams sprinkled here and there. I am bringing my MacBook. We'll see what I do with that. But this is the last stream from my home, so I don't know. I don't know when the next stream will be, but how are y'all doing? And thank you for the sub, Miku. You don't have to subscribe, but it's always appreciated. It does help this channel out. So thank you for selling your soul to me. Yeah, there we go. I can't believe you gave in to peer pressure, though. Shame on you. No, but I appreciate it, though. Yes, it's time for September Among Us. Or September is Among Us, but yeah. Alright, well anyways, let me go ahead and get the game set up. You're not ready? Aw, come on, man. You can live without me. That's fine. That's why the VODs are there. I'm still around. I'll be posting my adventures in the Discord server in a little thread if anyone's interested, but yeah, no, I'm around. But yeah. Just watch Lil Siha. A totally not sponsored chat member right here. Alright. He's playing Ace Attorney. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Just do something else. Do something else. I'm gonna enjoy my time on the East Coast. But yeah, I meant to wake up or stream like an hour earlier than now, but like I took a nap around like what, 9:50. Meant to have like a little power nap, but you know how that usually goes with me, so like I got up at 11 just in time to take my medication, so I'm good with that. But I'm like, oh shit. Oh well. I mean, I'll still stream for the full 2 hours because I at least got my nap, and you know, when I come on the plane, I'll be fine. I get to leave work early later today. Like, I'm still going to work, but I'm gonna leave at like 4 p.m. my time because we want to leave Bakersfield around 5:30. So I do have other prescriptions to pick up from fucking Walgreens. I placed the order like on Monday, but I guess they hadn't gotten it, so I replaced the order on Wednesday, and it's still not in. And then I went to them personally today, and they're like, oh, it'll be available tomorrow, which, well, now that it's past midnight, you know, today after 3, so thankfully I'll be able to pick that up. But I hope the line isn't long, because Jesus Christ, I waited like 30 minutes. No, wait. Well, it was a while. Like, the pharmacy line was, like, long, and I was just, like, kind of standing around, but It's okay. I needed cough drops and like some breath mints from not Rite Aid, Walgreens, so I'm good. I got equipped. Well, yeah. You'll be alright not seeing me for 2 weeks. Yeah, okay. That's the spirit. Yeah, you'll be okay, gonna be busy with work and school. My brother in Christ, you're barely here anyways. Yeah, it's... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna be gone for a bit. Yeah, you carry on with your guys' lives. I'm carrying on with mine. Yeah, half of your sub is gonna be while I'm away. Oops. But hey, you're still giving me the money that I totally need, so thank you. But yeah, before I get to Hakuoki, or actually let me open it up, but quick recap on what happened last time. We met the guy who's voiced by Light Yagami's voice actor, Mamoru Miyano. He's voicing this character, Hachiro Iwa. He looks like bootleg Okita, but he's Hijikata's friend. He came to visit the Shinsengumi to see how Hijikata was doing. He's like, wow, Hijikata, you're making it big. And meanwhile, like, Iba is actually working for the Shogun. Like, he's an actual samurai, so it's like, whoa, okay. Let's see. Also, Harada had a face-off with Shiranui, the guy with the gun. And, we got to relive, like, we got to see where that sound bit came from again. That kind of, I didn't expect it. I forgot it was at that part, but it was glorious. Yeah. Future's new album will keep you occupied, including Final Fantasy VII and the fanfic. Yeah, good. Mixtape Pluto is a vibe. Okay, cool. Yeah, always nice having some nice mixtapes. You'll be away for a trip next month, may coincide even. Oh, okay, well have fun on your trip. I hope you enjoy your time. It's always nice to have some time off, exploring somewhere. But yeah, like, I mean, I'm gonna be gone till, like, literally till the end of September. I mean, I'll be back September 30th. I don't know what time I'll be back. I don't know if I'll stream that day, but thankfully I don't work the very next day, unlike with my Philippines and Japan trip where I worked the very next day when I came home, so I was like exhausted. But yeah, I'll be fine. And then it's funny because then the Saturday that I come back, I'm gonna be gone again for a fishing trip with Kyler. I'll be gone like Saturday and Sunday. Or, well, we're coming back Sunday? Yeah, I'll just be gone for the weekend that time, so... I'm traveling a lot. You did some tutoring today, got disconnected twice, that's gross. After the second one, you got frustrated and stopped. Hope the problem goes away and you message tech support. Yeah, I hope that the tech support gets back to you soon, because that is stinky. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks when, like, your connection goes shit, because it's like, what can you do? It's out of your control. But, yeah, no, today was fucking busy. It was funny, too, because, like, when we walked in, Nero, like, he's holding this plastic bag with, it, like, this small white block of something, and we all think that it's crack cocaine, right? So, like, he was messaging Big Boss, like, how do I get rid of crack? And she never answered. So, Kyler's dad works, he's a substance use counselor with HIPAA's team. So, Nero goes over to him and asks, how do I get rid of crack? And then he says that, you know, you report it to the police, like, just take it to the police. And then Nero's like, why can't the police just come over here? And he did actually have cops come over to our building, but it was funny because it turned out it wasn't actually crack. Like, in the first place, like, the night shift found this like block in a Ziploc bag out in the parking lot. There was a client that was kicking it, and like staff was like, that's kind of sus, so they take it excuse me, and they look at it and it's like, this might just be crack. So, oh, here, let me click continue so the opening doesn't loop. I'll keep it there. I like the opening theme here, or the title screen theme. But yeah, anyways, so like they're just like, oh shit, we gotta get rid of this crack, and we're all joking that we should all smoke it, just like share bits and like see what the clients see. But anyways, when the cops came, they got a knife to cut through the block, and then there was like a waft of like soap, like a fragrance of soap coming from the block, and then they realized it was actually soap. Just a block of soap. But it's just so, I don't know, it's so random. Just like, of all the things you could find in the parking lot. Because like, normally you think it's drugs. Because like, the majority of the population we deal with are drug addicts. So it's like, so that just kind of caught us off guard. And I told Kyler about it after work, and he's like, hey, you never know, it's possible they could have snuck some crack in the soap. And I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, that was funny. But yeah, no, like we just kept getting client after client, and the two clients that I worked with both had to go to PEC. One went voluntarily, the other was Bodie's first 5150 hold, so he actually placed a hold on this person, because like when I talked with this person, like the things that she said, like she was really like, she was one of the crazies. But she was extremely grateful that I talked with her, because I hear people out to like see what's up, and I'm like, how can I help you? Let's talk things down. Maybe we can like keep you away from the suicidal thoughts. But nothing would work with her. But she still appreciated me anyways, and like she was like, you know what? I hope you keep doing, you're amazing at your job. I hope you keep doing what you do. Maybe if you're like, and I'm not a therapist or anything, and she's like, maybe you could be a therapist one day. And I'm like, oh, thanks. But I don't want to go back to school for that, so I'm good. But I appreciated that. But yeah, that was it. Also, I was hanging out with Hippa like at lunch today. Like, cause I wouldn't see her like in a while, so like she's not gonna be like at work later today either, cause she has to do babysitting. But I guess like Kyler's dad was asking her about me, cause like it just basic like he's Catholic, but Kyler, like, he's not, but he grew up Catholic, kind of like me. I don't go to church. I only go for holidays. Kyler doesn't even go, like, to church at all, unless it's, like, with the kiddo. But, yeah, I guess he was just asking, like, why doesn't Dominique go to church a lot? And then Hippa's like, oh, she's just finding her way. Just kind of shed that positive light of, I could go to church. I might go to church more, but I'm gonna say I won't. But just painting that nice picture for me. And I guess he was asking about my ethnicity too, so I'm just like, oh, okay, all right. But yeah, I felt kind of bad too, also, cause like I did actually. It was so busy, we didn't have any available offices to talk with clients with. So like the client that had to go on a 5150. I talked with her outside, and like so like I'm right next to one of the entrances, so like Kyler's dad, like he goes out through the door, and I turn around just to see like what's going on with the door, but I'm listening to the client talk, so like I didn't like smile at Kyler's dad or anything, or like even say hi, because I was just like I was occupied with the client. But I felt bad because I was like, oh shit, it's Kyler's dad, I gotta say something, because I like never see him, even though we're in the same building. But yeah, I didn't get to talk to him or anything. And then he dropped his car keys, like just walking past us, and I'm just like, oh man. But yeah, no, other than that, great. It was a great day, just as usual, we worked through it. But yeah, anyways, I'm ready. I'm ready to read. I am ready for some Hakuoki gaming. All your life is college, work, and Vib Ribbon found a new addicting game. I remember you talked about Vib Ribbon before. It's that rhythm game, right? So hold on, let me... Oh, I need to turn up the game a little bit. Let me know if sound is too quiet. Excuse me. May 1865. Yeah, okay. Spring had passed, and due to the reforming of the calendar, the year went from the 2nd of Ganji, excuse me, to the 1st of Keio. 3 months had passed since we'd moved the headquarters to Nishi Hongwanji. There's a lot more room, but Kyler's dad has got it going. You're funny. You're funny. Damn, but like, for real, Kyler's dad is like... He's like the most casual dressed person like in the whole building. Cause like he's close to retirement. He's gonna retire like next year. But like he's every day at work, he's always like dressed in like a fishing, like one of those fishing bucket hats. Sleeveless shirt, shorts, sandals, and like he's always sunburnt, I swear to God. Like he's just very red. And like he has like this long beard. But he just looks like he's always ready to go fishing, and then Bodhi's just like looking at him and like he's like, I want to dress like that someday, or like not exactly like that, but you know, just like dress like, you know, like the rules like don't apply to you, like you don't give a fuck. But yeah, I feel like I was gonna say something else, I forgot. Oh my god, I love that little Nahobino plush emote. Very cute. Why are you red? Yeah, why are you red? Exactly. More room meant, well, farther to walk. Oh, that's right. Yeah, kind of back to Kyler's dad for a bit, but like, there was one day, apparently, where he like showed up in like, you know, dress pants and, no wait, just jeans and like a dress shirt. And like, Bodhi was reporting this to us because like he was, like they were both in the same meeting. And like Bodhi's just like, I didn't even recognize him. He looked like a totally different person. And without the fishing hat either. So it's just funny to think about this guy like, you know, in actual like, you know, business casual. Cause like, I don't know, like anytime you see this guy, it's like, it's usually the fishing getup, but it's like, wow. Aye, Yosuke, I'm ready for ya. Yeah, some of the sound alerts, the sound alerts don't work, so I'll dictate some of them, but like some of the sound bites I have on my phone, so like if you ever use the points for that, I'll either play them from my phone or say them. Yeah, my bad. Like until my PC gets more stable. Oh, actually, update on that. So Kyler, he's so sweet. Oh my god, he finished building my PC. All we have to do is like install it here, but there's not enough time for me to like actually install it. But it's good to go. He's downloaded the essentials, but it's gonna run so much faster than this one. Oh my gosh. I forgot, I guess I should ask him about like the storage on it, but yeah, once we get that set up, I'll get the sound alerts back up. Maybe I can even like get you know, the follower messages and all that. Because I don't know what happened. Like, for whatever reason, Streamlabs just kind of, like, stopped linking that. And I miss seeing, like, you know, when people follow me on here. Because then, you know, I like to greet people, but now I can't see anymore. But yeah, I'm excited to get this PC. He was really excited working on it, too. he's so sweet. I love him. But yeah, anyways, back to the game. More room meant, well, farther to walk. I'd walked through it every day, and I was finally beginning to learn my way around. As I turned a corner near the back of the compound, I caught sight of someone sitting in the shadows. There you are, Sannan. Your meal's ready.
Ah, 君でしたか。ありがとう。
The snow and cherry blossoms had faded, and now summer was here. Sometimes I forget how much they time skip in this game. It throws me off. Sannan and I exchanged smiles, and I held out my hands to let the breeze brush across them. It's really gotten warm lately.
ええ。まあ、今の私には風より日差しの強さの方が勘に触りますね。
Really? I didn't think the sun was particularly strong that day. But to Sannan, it must have been awfully bright. The night of that incident, Sannan's hair had turned white, and his eyes had shone with a thirst for blood. He hadn't seemed human anymore, or so I'd heard. But looking at his peaceful smile now made it hard to imagine him in such a way. If someone told me it was all a bad dream, I might have believed it. It wasn't a dream, though, and now Sannan spent his days hiding away from others. The sun, the sun, the sun, the sun. This has to be a coincidence. You're writing a shitty story and the weather's warm, and the same goes to the game right now. Whoa, that's crazy. You were meant to be here. He could no longer go out in the light of day. I had indeed tapped into the Shinsengumi's secrets. For just a moment, the sun lit on Sannan's hair. What? What the heck? What? Okay, that was weird. I wasn't sure if it was a trick of the light, but in that moment, his hair was a brilliant white.
どうかしましたか？幽霊でも見るような目つきで人を見るのは良いこととは思えませんが。
She's not saying the game story is shitty, she's saying that her story is shitty. But I can't say anything about that, because I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, doesn't everyone think their own stuff that they create is shitty? She's just being harsh on herself. Oh, no, nothing at all. He looked perfectly normal now, of course. Surely, I thought, I must have simply imagined it. Even so, Sannan had become the same creature as the men I encountered on my first night in Kyoto, and here, right in front of me, he stood. The fear from that night cast a shadow over my heart. Heisuke and I briskly made our way through the streets of Kyoto. They were crowded as usual. You know, I haven't gone out on patrol with you in quite a while, Heisuke.
ああ、そうかもな。俺長いこと江戸に行ってたし。俺の留守中どうだった？新八さんとか佐野さんにいじめられたりしなかったか？
Everything was fine, and they were kind to me.
そっか。
Oh, oops. Oh, I didn't mean to skip you. I'm sorry. Hold on. Where's the log? Where's the log? Man, I never know where the log is. Don't skip. No. No. Where's the fucking log, damn it? None at all. Oh well. There is no log. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently not. I keep forgetting the buttons. I just feel bad for skipping over voice clips.
Seriously?
The somberness of Heisuke's expression started to rub off on me. Oh, thank you for taking the time to look anyway. Wait, so they say rub off too. Like I always say rub off on instead of like, you know, rub off or I don't know. I never remember what the actual phrase is supposed to be, but I always say rub off on. But they're using it too. Man, whatever. Darkest Dungeon kinda screwed you over. Didn't get good scouting and ran into 4 loathing hazards. Aw, gross. That's plus 10% to the final boss HP? Ew. That's... yeah. Yeah, like, I guess rub off is correct, but like, what I usually say is rub off on. The game used it too. So now I'm unsure.
そもそもお前が今みてえに自由に外に出られねえのも元はといえば俺たちの
Heisuke? Heisuke stopped himself mid-sentence. Ever since he returned from Edo, he'd looked glum. Hey, Heisuke? How about you? It's been a while since you were in Kyoto. Excuse me, does it seem different from Edo?
そうだな。街も人も結構変わった気がする。
I wondered what was going through his head. Had something happened to him in Edo? Felt a little strange. Heisuke's head jerked up slightly, and he looked across the street. He waved over. I wouldn't say your humor is starting to rub off me. No, I wouldn't. No one would. Whoa!
そっちの良さどうだった？
Oh, you got loud.
特に何も。
Hey, it's Okita. Okita was out on patrol as well, although his route took him through a different part of the city.
でも将軍上洛の時には忙しくなるんじゃないかな。
The Shogun's coming to visit Kyoto?
そう。近藤さんも張り切ってるよ。
Where's your man? Saito, right? The guy with the one side of his face covered by his hair? He'll be here. I don't know how soon though, but he's around.
近藤さん、家持公のことをすごく尊敬してるから。
I see. I hope it turns out well. Right, Heisuke?
ああ、まあ、近藤さんはそうだろうな。
Something had really gotten into him. I glanced at Okita to see if he noticed anything. Oh, the TV's acting up! Okita? Are you alright?
平気だよ。ちょっと風邪をひいちゃったみたい。
This is interesting. So, like, since we're not on his route, we're not gonna really know about the TV, I guess. We'll never know. So it's like if you never played his route, you'll never know. I see. Please take care of yourself. I have medicine to treat colds, so I'll give you some when we return.
そう。ありがとう。君でもごくたまに役に立つことがあるんだね。
What's the matter? Okita's eyes looked past me, and suddenly, something caught his attention off to the side.
おい小娘、断るとはどういう了見だ？
Oh!
やめてください。話して。
It's this person.
民草のために日々上位を論ずる我ら志士に尺の一つや二つ自分からするのが当然であろうが。
Across the street, a group of Ronin were harassing a young girl. Okita! Heisuke!
分かってるって。お前はここで待ってろ。
But Okita got to them first. Ew, I know.
やれやれ。上位って言葉も君たちに使われるんじゃかわいそうだよ。
Yeah, kick him in the balls. Why is Patriots highlighted? Well, maybe they're explaining, like, historical context. Like, let's see. Where is it? This is the encyclopedia. Where is Patriots? Oh shit, where's Patriots? Shit, wait, where's it gonna be? Damn, I thought this was gonna be in, like, alphabetical order. I don't know where Patriots is. Yeah, I wanna see what their definition is now. The Patriots? The Lolly Lule Lo! Can't wait to get to that part of Metal Gear. Where's the Patriots? Huh. I don't see Patriots. Ah, whatever, it doesn't matter. It should be somewhere there. The usual crowds shuffled away from Okita and the men as quickly as they could. The Ronin's eyes found Okita's jacket and they stiffened.
その羽織、新選組か。
知ってるなら話が早いな。どうする？
The the Patriots aren't here because they're hated. We'll just never know. Yeah, who needs the Patriots? His lips curled into a predatory smile as his hand gripped his sword. There was no mirth in that grin, and the Ronin's faces grew much paler. Their moods were not totally deflated yet, as their ringleader made one more attempt. The sight of two Shinsengumi blue jackets standing shoulder to shoulder was enough to deter the men. The last of the color drained from their faces, and they turned tail and ran. Are you not going to arrest them?
どんな罪で？君って意外と過激だな。
I didn't really mean it like that.
助けてくださってありがとうございました。
Fuck you!
私、南雲薫
Fucking
と申します。
The girl gave us a quick bow. She was so refined, so ladylike. Even dressed like a girl, I doubted I could ever be as elegant as her. I'd only just begun to feel sorry for myself when suddenly my arm was grabbed and I was pulled to the side. Okita?
いいから、この子の横に立って。
Huh? Huh? There's our first huh of the stream. Oh my god, twinsies! He put me next to the girl we just rescued, then stepped back to stroke his chin thoughtfully. Okita? What should I do? The girl gave me a peaceful smile, unbothered by the situation. Her smile was beautiful, but there was something about it that seemed odd. Huh? She seemed familiar.
やっぱりよく似てるね、二人とも。
Like each other? That's when I finally realized. Kaoru's chin's different. Oh, I didn't notice. She was identical to what I saw in the mirror. Blind. It's like looking in a mirror. Yeah.
似てるよ。きっとこの子が女装したらそっくりになると思うな。
沖田さん、この方困ってらっしゃいますよ。
Oh, I had to say something, but what? Perhaps she saw through my confusion, or perhaps it was something else.
きちんとお礼をしたいのですけれど、今は所用がありまして。ご無礼、ご容赦くださいね。このご恩はまたいずれ。新選組の沖田総司さん。
With that, the mysterious girl disappeared into the crowds of Kyoto.
おいおい、ありゃ掃除に気でもあるんじゃねえの？
Ooh.
今のがそう見えたんなら。
Damn, jumping jacks! Alright, I got you. Hold on, let me make some room here. Alright. Alright, yeah. Thanks, I needed some exercise actually. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, 20 jumping jacks. I am exercised now. Might be an angle thing. Kaoru's chin looks the same when he isn't facing the camera directly. Oh, okay. I didn't notice. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot Snickers is in the room. He's just lying down here sleeping. When I came in here, he was already sleeping there, so he like snuck into my office, and I was just like, oh.
どういう意味だよ。
Their back and forth continued, but my mind was elsewhere. I dropped my gaze to a puddle at my feet. You're gonna put another one? Damn, well I appreciate you sparing me. You won't. What do you mean you won't, Ghost? Ah, shit. Damn, alright! No one's ever done 2, like, of the jumping jacks rewards consecutively. That's something else. You're putting me to work here. Alright, let's go. 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright. Yup. Whew. I'm getting my workout in here. A puddle at her feet. Staring back at me was a young girl who looked just like me. Kaoru, huh? Wind caught the surface of the puddle, sending a flurry of ripples across it. It has been a while since people have redeemed that. And it's usually Jack with the jumping jacks. Oh, yeah. No, I need my exercise. Yeah, I'm gonna need it, especially because I'm gonna be walking around a lot on my trip. We're gonna be like, especially for Vermont, we're gonna be like hiking there. Some national park over there. I'm coming! I tore my eyes away from the puddle and rushed after Heisuke and Okita. Oh god. That after the puddle, come on. The common room at the temple was much larger than the one at the previous compound. It was so large, in fact, that the entire Shinsengumi could gather with space to spare. Kondo's voice echoed grandly as he spoke, standing in front of the many warriors assembled before him.
皆も徳川第14代将軍徳川家持公が上洛されるという話は聞き及んでいる。
Yeah, exactly. First the puddle and then I'm about to come.
その上洛に伴い公が二条城に入られるまで新選組総力をもって警護の任に当たるべしとの要請を受けた。
将軍公の警護を新選組が
Ooh, making it big.
こりゃとんでもねえ大出世だな。
池田屋や金門の変の活躍でお偉いさん方も俺たちの働きを認めざるを得なかった。
警護中は文字通り僕らの刀に国の行く末がかかってるってことですか。
そういうことだ。てめえら気合い入れていけよ。
将軍公の警護とはまた大役ですな。
本当に三男さんが生きていればどれほどお喜びになったことか。
Yeah, if only, right?
本当に惜しい方を亡くしましたわね。
Ito dabbed at his eyes with his sleeve. Ito and his followers were told Sannan had died. In fact, the entire incident surrounding his transformation had been covered up. Only a few of the men of the Shinsengumi knew the truth. It's a conspiracy.
伊藤さん。
Dabbed? Yeah, you know, like, he's hidden the dab. No, but it's like he's using it as like a handkerchief or a tissue, just wiping at his eyes.
こたびの幕命を立派に成し遂げることこそ亡くなった三男君が真に望んでいることだと思います。
分かっていますわ。私たちの名を天下に広く知らしめる絶好の機会ですものね。
ともあれ、これから忙しくなりますな。
You gonna hit the dab like Wiz Khalifa. Oh.
まずはタイの編成を考えねば。とりあえず俺とトシ、それからソジ。
待ってくれ近藤さん。ソジは今回外してやってくれねえか。
Yeah, he seems kinda sick.
なぜ？
なんでも風邪が治らねえとかでも養生しろって散々言ってるのよ。
本当か？大丈夫なのか、ソジ？
大した風邪じゃないんですけどね。土方さんは大げさなんですよ。
何言ってやがるんだ。さっきも咳してただろうが。
Oh, I'm sure he did.
それ、薬を売りつけるための工場ですか？何を言われても石田三役は買いませんよ。
そんなんじゃねえよ。いいから言う通りにしろ。
I gave Okita some pretty strong medicine not too long ago. Had it not been effective? Or maybe he didn't have a cold, but was inhaling dust from the lack of cleaning here? Then, suddenly someone raised his hand.
平介、どうしたんだね。何か気になることでもあるのか？
あのさ、近藤さん、実は俺もちょっと調子が。
なんだ、平介も風邪か？気をつけないといかんぞ。せっかくの晴れ舞台、全員揃って家持ち子をお迎えしたかったのだがな。
すいません。
ああ、いや、責めたわけではないんだ。体調は大事だからな。いずれまた機会もあるであろうし、二人にはその時存分に働いてもらいたい。
Kondo and Hijikata continued to discuss their formation, but suddenly Hijikata turned to me.
そういや雪村、お前はどうするの？
What am I going to do? Huh?
ほうけてるんじゃねえ。お前は
Oh, even he's done with the whole.
って聞いてんだ。
I can go too?
無論構わんとも。君も今や新選組の一員と言っても過言ではない。ぜひ参加してくれ。
I'm wanted. Could I? Could I really go? I hesitated for a moment, confused, and saw that Okito was grinning my way.
まあ言ってもいいんじゃない？そんなに危険もなさそうだしね。
長州藩士は今日に出入りできねえから、切った葉っぱの騒ぎにはならねえだろうし。
What should I do? I was a little concerned about joining, given that I wasn't a warrior, but I was feeling emotionally strained, with no leads of my father turning up on rounds. I'll go.
よし、わかった。
Oh, okay, I thought they were gonna give me a choice.
お
I
前には
forgot.
伝令やら使いっ走りを頼むことになると思うな。こき使ってやるから覚悟しとけ。
In the early days of the Tokugawa shogunate, Nijo Castle was a place for the shogun to stay on his way to the capital. It had been a while since a shogun actually stayed there, though. We'd met the shogun on the road and begun our escort, arriving at the castle not too long ago. By now, I imagined, Kondo, Nagakura, Inoue, and the men were greeting the important people in the shogun's retinue. Well, I've got a job to do too. It was my job to tell soldiers when to change shifts and to carry messages back and forth. I was essentially just running errands. Eran-kun. I was contributing. Probably. I've come with a message.
なんだ、お前が伝達係かよ。
Oh, I forgot this guy
ここは遊び場じゃ
existed.
ねえんだぜ。
Well, I'm not here to play.
へえ、そうかよ。じゃあまともな刀も刺してないお前が何しに来てるんだ？
I can use a sword. I've come here to do what I can do. Could we please get to the point?
言ってみろ。
The chief is currently going around, paying his respects to the people in the castle. Everyone else continue with the guard.
わかった。確かに伝達は聞いたぜ。
Huh? That was it? Was it that simple?
おい、なんだそのバカ面は。俺が伝達を聞いたのはそんなにおかしいのか。
Everyone's just done with Yukimura going, huh? Oh, well, no, I just...
仕事は仕事だからな。市場を挟むつもりはねえんだよ。ほら、伝達は聞いたんだ。さっさと行け。
yes. Miki and I never really got along, but maybe he was a responsible person after all. Your face is dumb. I know, the audacity. After he shooed me away, I continued attending to my duties as a messenger. Around Nijo Castle, I could see warriors wearing a white uniform, different from the standard blue one. They didn't seem too nervous, but I supposed it made sense. The Choshu extremists from the National Imperialist Party had been driven out of Kyoto, and security was tight. There's no way anything would happen. What? What? A sudden chill ran down my spine. I knew the feeling. A length of cold steel aimed right at you, eyes shining with a lust for blood and violence. Since I'd begun living with the Shinsengumi, I felt it more than once. It was killing intent. My eyes were drawn to the roof. In a spot shielded from the light of the torches, where the moonlight just barely reached, there they stood. Uh-oh, it's them. You! They looked very distinctive, unlike any soldiers I'd seen before. You gotta go sleep, you have work today, and you know it's gonna be busy as hell. Well, I salute you. Good luck. Hang in there. It's Friday. I'm surprised you even stayed so long. It's like late over there. But I appreciate it though. Well, I hope that you have a lovely rest of your night, get a good night's rest, and good luck with work. Yeah, meanwhile we're dealing with the Three Stooges over here, yeah. Their harsh glares rained down on me, piercing like arrows. I had recognized them. Now to put names to faces. Chikage Kazama, Kyuju Amagiri, Kyo Shiranui. I thought she would have forgotten. It's like, huh, who are you? Excuse me. Because I certainly would have forgotten if I was her. They'd made an effort to impede the Shinsengumi at Ikeda, and again at Hamaguri. Why are you here?
そのなぜっつうのはどうやってここに立ち入ったかを聞いてやがったか。だったら答えは簡単だ。俺ら鬼の一族には人間が作る障害なんざ意味をなさねえんだよ。
我々はある目的のためにここに来た。君を探していたのです。
Me? What? My heart was pounding so hard it felt like it was about to burst. How did these men know my name? I don't understand. A demon? What do you mean? You're here for me? Are you trying to trick me?
鬼を知らぬだ。
Oh, they still call it demon instead of Oni. I have been waiting for this. He stepped forward, cloaked in darkness. When Amagiri spoke next, it was calm and peaceful, as if he were reasoning with a frightened child.
君は負った傷がすぐに癒えませんか?
I held my breath.
波の人間とは思えぬほど怪我の治りが早くありませんか?
How did he know? I'd never revealed this secret to anyone before. Well, just as I was about to deny their accusations.
ああ? なんなら血ぶちまけて証明した方が早いか?
Shiranui's gun glistened eerily.
貴様貴重な女鬼に傷を負わせるつもりか。
んなこと言われてもこいつの往生際が悪いんだからしょうがねえだろうが。
After Kazama glared at Shiranui, his eyes drifted once more towards the kodachi on my hip. Shiranui holds his gun sideways. He'd miss anyways. Exactly. His aim is terrible.
鬼を示す
It's not proper stance.
東の鬼が持つ子なし証拠としては十分です
My family name? What was wrong with Yukimura? Cold sweat was inching down my spine.
お前を連れて行く同意
Yeah, can we please kidnap you? His hand stretched out from the darkness to grab hold of me. But then a blade flickered through the night.
おいおい。
And Saito.
合いびきならもう少し色気のある場所を選んだ方がいいんじゃねえか
Salute the boy. Eh? Yeah.
それはこちらのセリフだ
Harada! Saito! I was so relieved by their arrival, my legs almost gave way. A strong, rough hand caught me and pulled me back, its grip hard as steel. Hichikata? He guided me around behind him and placed his hand on his sword.
将軍の首でも取りに来たかと思えば、こんなガキ一人に一体何の用？
将軍の貴様らも今はどうでもいい。俺は我ら鬼のもんだ。
It'd be pretty funny if she just happened to share the family name and was actually completely unrelated and not a demon. Right? Because it's like, why wouldn't there be other Yukimuras in Japan, right? Like non-demon Yukimura. His eyes narrowed. He glared sharply at Kazuma, as if trying to decide if he was telling the truth or not.
こいつの面を拝むのは金門の変以来。腐れんってとこか
Oh my god. Damn, the ship with these guys.
再会という意味でこちらも同じくだが何の考えもわからない
我々の邪魔立てをするつもりですか
Will you two stand in our way? Man, I really thought they were supposed to update the grammar on this. The tension was so thick in the air that I could scarcely breathe. They were a powder keg, ready to explode. Even the slightest movement could set them off. It wasn't like I could do much, but I still wanted to help them, so I grabbed my sword. My sword. Suddenly, don't worry. Yamazaki, when did you?
不調のメイ君はこのまま俺がトンチョまで連れて行く
You're telling me to run away?
その通り君がここにいてもできることは何もない
He may be right, but no, I'm gonna stay. I'm pretty sure that'd be the right thing to do. But let me just make a save here, just in case. Oh, that's how you'll access the log. I always find it too late. No, stop. I'm staying. I'm going to stay here. They were a powder keg but a blow. Exactly.
雪村か君は状況を理解していないここに残って何ができる
I know that staying might not be the smartest idea, but they called me a demon and told me to come with them. I still didn't know what they'd meant. I needed to know the truth, to hear it for myself, not secondhand.
君にも譲れない理由があるのだろう
Wait, I hope I chose the right thing.
それは俺も同じ
Damn, with Yamazaki, it's always your choices don't matter.
副長の命を遂行するそれが俺にとって己を貫くということだ
Yamazaki reached for my arm, ready to take me with him by force, but Shiranui's gun aimed towards Yamazaki.
へいへい待てって。
へいへい。
お姫さんはここに。
へいへいへい。
売られたのに邪魔してんじゃねえよ。
With his spear, Harada aimed for Shiranui's heart, but Shiranui easily dodged his strike.
時に拙速はコーチに勝りますが、知らぬいの手の速さも考えものですね。
そういうあんたも止めなかったようだな。
Saito and Amagiri maneuvered nearly into striking distance of one another. Hey, hey, hey! Then, Saito drew his sword, aiming a blow at Amagiri.
甘い。
Amagiri saw through his movements instantly and dodged the incoming blade.
くそ、なんだこいつら。
Hijikata yelled, his voice filled with frustration. I reached for my sword, I think? Hold on. I want to check the warrior record. I hope my romance with Haruda is still budding. Let's see. Okay, good. We're still on the right track. I reached for my sword. Yeah, I think you would appreciate that. I wrapped my fingers around the handle of my kodachi and looked at Kazuma. Both Shiranui and Amagiri displayed superhuman levels of skill. I didn't think my swordsmanship could be of any help to anyone, but I may be able to distract them. I just needed a fraction of a second. Oh my god, dude. I just want to make sure. I draw the sword. Your conviction. Hijikata yelled at me, making me second guess myself, and I sheathed my half-drawn kodachi.
そいつを抑えてろよ。絶対にこっちには来させるんじゃねえ。
この俺が貴様ごときの相手をしてやろうという予想に舐められたものだ。二度と我らの邪魔ができぬ力の差を味わわせて。
へっ、こさえてやがれ。金門の変の時、大使を切り殺された借りがあるんだ。
Their rivalry was intense. One could almost see the sparks in their glares. The killing intent and tension made it nearly impossible to breathe.
潰した虫の数いちいち覚えておられる。
ほう。ならすぐに思い出させてやるぜ。あいつがいる場所に送ってやるよ。
One more step. Steel hissed. Hijikata and Kazuma's blades clashed in the blink of an eye. Tip, I'm so fucking mad. Huh! The two swords ground against one another, screaming in protest. Hold on! I just realized. Maybe, excuse me, maybe depending on like the option I choose, it would show like, you know, Kazuma versus Hijikata or like Shiranui versus Haruda, so on and so forth. Am I doing this wrong? Let me see, hold on. What chapter are we on? Oh, I'm like trying to press the down button. I'm like, what? 3, 2. Oh. Yeah, I did choose the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me load this. Okay, so I'm not supposed to move, apparently. I didn't move. Or rather, I couldn't. After all, if Okita and Heisuke couldn't manage, how could I hope to fight? Just then, someone came into my line of vision. Well, there we go. Don't worry. Yeah, this is what we want.
なんだ邪魔する気か命っつうのはもっと大事に使うもんだぜ
His words were threatening, but he seemed to be enjoying himself somehow. He drew his gun and flashed a grin at Harada, who returned it in kind. Despite all of Harada's bravado, they were too far apart. With the gun's advantage at long range,
俺様の銃とお前の槍この間合いでどっちが有利か見てわかんねえほどバカなのか
Harada! Because I gotta have faith in Harada. I have faith in you. Yeah, there we go, there we go.
俺に任せておけ
In a swift motion, he swept the tip of his spear across the ground, throwing up a cloud of dust.
Nani?
Nani? A small rock bounced up, flying straight at Shiranui's gun. Still more useful. Still more useful than the pebble from the last Airbender live action movie. Shiranui dodged the rock, and in that instant, where his gun wavered off its target, Harada charged. Ooh, look at that. They were mirror images of one another, each with a weapon poised to deliver a killing blow. Killing intent choked the air. I could see their intensity rolling off of them in shimmering waves. Even their faces were mirrored, each with a playful grin, as if they were only friends having some fun. It's just guys being dudes. You never saw The Last Airbender, thankfully? Yeah, you're not missing out on much. It's just funny seeing that fucking scene, cause like, there's a scene where it shows a bunch of earthbenders, like, they're like doing like, you know, their Tai Chi moves, cause like the Fire Nation army are like attacking, so like you see them like pulling off all these sick moves, but in the foreground of the screen, all you see is a fucking pebble just like slowly flying like across the screen, and that's all you get from that dance. Like, what the fuck? It's so stupid. If the spear tip moved even a fraction of an inch, or Shiranui's fingers slipped on the trigger, one or both of them would die. After a long, drawn-out moment of tension that turned the blood in my veins to ice, it was Shiranui who lowered his gun first.
なかなか楽しかったぜ。今度は心置きなく銃をぶっ放せるときに相手もんだ。男からの誘いなんざごめんだぜ。
I'm not gay, but... All three of them stepped back, their fight clearly finished.
これ以上の戦いは無意味ですな。長引いて今日が乗っても困るでしょう。
それ、俺様への当てつけか？こう見えても引き際は心得てるつもりだぜ。今日が乗ると止まんねえのはむしろ。
Shiranui glanced pointedly at Kazuma.
確かにこれ以上の長いは無駄か。あくまでも今日真偽を確かめに来ただけだ。
むざむざ逃がすとでも思っているのか。
虚勢はやめておけ。貴様らはまだしも騒ぎを聞きつけて集まった雑魚。何に死ぬか知れたものではないぞ。
Kazuma's confidence wasn't born from arrogance. They were simply that powerful. They left silently, fading into the darkness. As they did, Kazuma spoke to me one last time, his red eyes piercing into me. He was far out of arm's reach, but his words brushed against my cheek, cold and threatening. A shiver ran up my spine. All my strength vanished. I crumpled to the floor.
大丈夫か
I'm fine.
お前嘘つくの下手だな顔真っ青だぜしばらくそのまま座ってろ歩けなかったら俺がおぶってやるからよ
Thanks, Haruda. Thank you. For a while, Hijikata stared deeply and harshly towards the darkness.
おいあいつらに狙われる心当たりでもある
Thankfully, they missed out on that little conversation. I hesitated for just a moment. They had said I was one of them. Kazuma had invited me to go with them. Had he been telling the truth? I didn't know. No, I'm not sure. There was really nothing more I could say. Word of this incident spread the ranks of the Shinsengumi quickly in another form.
おい侵入者がいたらしいな幹部がガン首揃えて何やってやがったんだ
侵入者私は聞かされていない間違った情報なのでは
おいおい俺が嘘を言ってるってのか
嘘とは言っていない君が勘違いをしていると言っているだけだ本当にいたのならまず私に連絡があるはずそれがなかったのだから偽の情報に決まっている
そうかよ本当だったらただじゃ済まさねえからな
Supposedly, they stormed to Hijikata's room, but he told them the incident of the intruder was a misunderstanding. The only people who were notified of Kazuma's infiltration were a few of the captains. So in the eyes of the public, the infiltration of Nijo Castle never happened. Afterwards, once the rest of the men returned, there was a meeting among the captains. The topic was the three men who appeared at Nijo Castle, Shikage Kazuma, Kyuju Amagiri, and Kyo Shiranui. They called themselves demons. Their encounters with the Shinsengumi suggested they were involved somehow with the Satsuma and Choshu. The Satsuma were the most powerful among the outer domains. Damn, that's like two amongst like, just like in one like little monologue here. As for the Choshu, they were publicly vocal about their dissent towards the shogunate and were now branded enemies of the court. I didn't know what ties these people had with the domains, but it was abundantly clear they were not to be dealt with carelessly. There was another problem, however. Why had they come for me? They said I was one of them and knew about my family name and my kodachi. But how? Yeah, it keeps happening. My name was Hijaker Yukimura. I was the daughter of my father and my mother. I was a normal girl, nothing out of the ordinary. Wait, but we've never really heard much about her mom. But who was I really? May 1865. It was the end of May 1865. The compound was alive with noise and movement. Wait, I think I know what's gonna happen here. I passed several soldiers in the halls, each one of them buzzing with excitement. I was the daughter of my father and my mother, like most women, yes. What was going on? Oh yeah, this is it. Ito, is something wrong?
どうしたもこうしたもありませんよ。私がなんであんな野蛮人どもと同じ部屋で肌をさらさなくてはならないの？
Gay. He's closeted. Ito's explanation made no sense. I was completely confused. Did something happen? Ito did his best to collect himself, shakily adjusting his hair and clothing before he spoke.
将軍上洛の時に近藤さんと意気投合したお医者様が屯所にいらしてるんだよ。大使たちの健康診断を行うとかの名目で。
With a disdainful sniff, he glared pointedly across the hall, towards the area he'd just left. The men were getting physical checkups. That much I knew. Time to check it out! Check it out! Given my situation, I'd been told to stay away. Aww.
あのハゲ坊主じゃなくてお医者様ったら。
Damn! Bald slurs.
皆の前で私に着物を脱げとおっしゃるのよ。拒んだら無理やり脱がせようとするし。
Damn.
それにあの大使たちの態度、まるで野獣みたいでしたわ。
Beast seemed a bit strong. This guy just casually throwing out slurs. At any rate, perhaps I should go see just what a physical entailed. I was a doctor's daughter after all. What's this doctor's name?
確か松本良順とか言ったかしら。
What? Wait, Dr. Matsumoto?
何よその反応。知り合いなの？
When I first came to Kyoto, my plan was to find Dr. Matsumoto. My father told me that I could rely on him if I ever needed anything. Unfortunately, he'd been away on business when I'd first arrived. Who would have thought I'd meet him here? I'm going to go to the physical exams. Yeah, Ito really said, those monkeys. Filthy monkeys. There's no time to waste. Ito, Gito, it's all connected. Oh shit, they have similar hairstyles too, having like the half up hairstyle. Ito's stunned voice chased after me. Is this it? I could hear loud voices from inside. I peeked in, and the scene froze me in place.
よし、次の人。
They're pulling their cocks out. I love this part. The man titties. God, it's the fucking like the zoom in zoom out.
新八さんの場合、体は頑丈だもん。見てもらうのは頭の方だよな。
余計なこと言ってると締めるぞ、ヘスケ。
長倉新八と。よし、問題ない。次。
The anime nipples.
先生、もっとちゃんと見てくれよ。
This, look at my hot bod. Look at my titties.
いやいや、申し分ない健康体だ。
新八。
The other guy's faces.
後ろが使えてるんだからさっさと終わらせろって。
Man titties in your face. Man titties in your face. Man titties. Who let the cocks out? Oh, that's right. So Echo is like he's on his vacation, so he's also off for the next couple of weeks. But the seat where I'm usually sitting was like occupied by one of the night shift because she had to finish her time card. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just move over to where Echo usually sits, like on the other side, because like Bodhi sits in the middle, I'm on the right, and then Echo's on the left. But yeah, I just sat in the corner there, and then at some point I think it was Bodhi just asking, why are you sitting there, Dawn? Why aren't you in your usual seat? And I'm just like, I'm Echo today, and like. Echo, like, he's that one guy who, like, usually just, like, you know, just, like, makes random noises and stuff, or, like, he'll just be all, like, woo! When he walks in the room, or sometimes he'll bark, kind of like I Show Speed, but a little, like, you know, he just goes, So I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, I'm Echo today, So like anytime anyone asks me why I was like sitting like in a different seat, I'm just like, yo, I'm being echoed today. Appreciate they gave them nipples. So many works are too scared to do it. I know, right? Like anime nipple is so like it's very rare to see. Yeah. So like I always like pointing it out anytime there's like male presenting nipple in the animes. Heisuke looks weird, his head is huge. It does look kind of huge, like, compared to... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it does look kind of big.
そうじゃなくってよ。もっと他に見るところがあるんだろ。鍛え抜かれた鋼のようなこの筋肉とか。
Beefcake.
仁王像みたい
Oh
に
my
屈強な
god.
体型とか。
This himbo.
診察は見てもらうものであって見せつけるものではない。さっさとどけ。
It wasn't difficult to see why Ito was desperate to escape. I couldn't imagine him taking part in such a display. The exams continued. I wanted to talk to Dr. Matsumoto, but he looked incredibly busy. What should I do? I felt like it would be rude to intrude.
雪村君、こんなところでどうかしたのか?
Oh, Yamazaki. Hello. I heard that Dr. Matsumoto was here. Yamazaki seemed to understand immediately, so he went straight to the point.
なるほど。松本先生に何か話があるよ。
The background too. Oh, for the funny bit. Yeah, I liked how it's all like the big flashy stripes. Like the rising sun.
事情はおおよそ分かった。
Yeah, the Imperial Japan rising sun.
だが、診察がなかなか終わらないようだ。俺に任せてくれるか。
I think I briefly like glimpsed. I'm supposed to say yes, please. But I'll say it here just in case. Yes, please. Yes, please. Are you sure? Then yes, please do so.
分かった。少し待っていてくれ。
Yamazaki went over to Dr. Matsumoto.
松本先生。
Bald!
軽い症状のものなら俺が代わりに見ます。そろそろ休憩してはどうですか?
Like it's always bald doctors. Is this? I don't know if this is supposed to be a trope or what. Like I'm just noticing like a lot of doctors are just bald.
ではそうさせてもらおうか。
I waited outside for Dr. Matsumoto until he stepped out of the examination room. Excuse me. He took a good look at me and his eyes softened.
薬の補充も兼ねて休憩にしようか。君、ちょっと手伝ってくれるかね。
Oh, yes, of course. What luck? Dr. Matsumoto.
松本先生、雪村君。
Oh, hello, Kondo.
おお、早速会えたようだな。
Your dad's a bald doctor too? Oh my god, he's fulfilling the prophecy.
はい、おかげさまで。感謝しております。
What? I was utterly lost. Dr. Matsumoto gently laid his hands on my shoulders.
私は君に会うためにここに来たんだよ。
Me?
近藤さんの娘さんが
God,
こ
everyone
こに身を
wants
寄せて
me.
いると近藤さんが教えてくれたんだ。
Oh, I see.
近藤さんと松本先生が懇意にしていたことは俺も知っていたからな。何か近藤さんの手がかりになればと思い、松本先生が今日に戻ってすぐに連絡を。
Oh, thanks, Kondo. How considerate. The Shinsengumi had their own reasons for wanting my father found. It may not have been entirely for my sake, but I was still grateful to Kondo for looking out for me. Thank you, both of you. They smiled. Dr. Matsumoto then explained he had just barely missed me when he left for Edo as I came to Kyoto. He'd received my letter, but he hadn't received any further news regarding my whereabouts, and so he couldn't find me.
すれ違いだったとはいえ、辛い思いをさせてしまったようだ。君がここにいる事情は分かっておるよ。何か不自由なことはないかね?
No, I'm doing just fine. So, Dr. Matsumoto, about my father. His face took on a grim cast, and before he even spoke, I knew what his response would be.
残念ながら、私も高堂さんの居場所は知らないんだ。
I see. The defeated tone of my voice surprised me. On some level, I must have believed Dr. Matsumoto had some miraculous revelation about my father. Dr. Matsumoto pondered for a moment, then glanced at Kondo. Kondo simply nodded. He then turned to me, a strange look on his face.
君はここにいることで、あの薬に関わってしまったようだね。あの薬。つまり高堂さんが新選組で行っていた研究のことについてだが。
Yes, I knew what he meant. The experiments my father conducted with some strange concoction that would make people go mad. Please, tell me about it. I want to know everything my father was doing. He nodded.
高堂さんが幕命を受け、新選組で行っていたのは、羅刹を生み出す実験だった。羅刹とはすなわち、鬼神のごとき力と驚異的な治癒能力を持つ人間のことだ。
Furies. I'd heard that word before. It had been spoken in conjunction with the word serum.
そうじ。めったなこと言うもんじゃねえ。幹部が羅刹になってどうするんだよ。
もう羅刹ってのは薬を飲んだら怪我も治っちまう。
羅刹っていうのはかわいそうな子たちのことだよ。
そしてその羅刹を生み出したのは落ち水という薬だ。これは西洋ではエリクサー、中華では先端と呼ばれるものに値する。つまるところ、不老不死の霊薬みたいなものだ。
Furies. Water of life. A legendary medicine said to cure all ills and give eternal life. It sounded like something from a fairy tale. But there was something in Dr. Matsumoto's tone of voice. He was telling the truth. I've already heard about how it makes one strong and heals one's wounds. But doesn't it cause incredible pain? And the smell of blood can make them go insane. Dr. Matsumoto nodded slowly. He pinched the bridge of his nose, looking very tired.
そこまで知っていたのか。
Yes. They were human, but not human. They seemed to become something entirely different. I couldn't see how this water of life could ever be used for good. Even if it had healed Sanan's arm, he'd suffered greatly in the process. Why? It sounded more like a moan than a question. My father would never want to ruin the life of another. Are you sure about that? And yet, because of what he'd done, the Shinsengumi warriors had experienced unimaginable agony. Some even died. Why was my father doing this? But it wasn't just my father. I was sure no one involved expected such a terrible outcome.
だからこそ、両親の呵責に耐えかねた高堂さんはここを去ったんだろ
う。しかし、あれは幕府が新選組の人材不足を補うために授けてくださった知恵でもあるのです。
The doctor only shook his head, his expression grave.
あの計画は失敗だ。行わない方がいい。幕府も見切りをつけているはずだ。
Kondo frowned, perhaps unhappy that Dr. Matsumoto would question the shogunate's original decision.
あの薬を飲んだ大使たちがどうなったか近藤さんもよく知ってるだろう。あの計画は人道的に決して許されるもんじゃない。
Kondo gave a non-committal grunt and fell silent. I was sure Kondo knew just how dangerous it was to use the water of life. However, the shogunate had come to him with an order. Perhaps he couldn't refuse, even if he'd wanted to. Silence fell like a thick blanket.
たとえ将軍公のご典意を務めておられる方の言葉といえど、大使でもない方に口を差し挟まれる筋合いはありません。
Sanan! His face was pale as moonlight, as if he was a walking corpse. Is it all right for you to be up right now?
三男君、休んでいた方がいいのではないか。顔色が悪いぞ。
ご心配なく。
Don't worry. He bowed quickly, his mouth set in a tight line. His stare dug into Dr. Matsumoto. How can I refuse?
我々は我々の裁量で例の薬を有効に活用させていただいています。
しかし危険だ。あの薬は人が扱えるような代物じゃない。
研究は続いています。そしてこの私という成功例もあります。
Sanan did indeed prove it. It was possible to drink the water of life and retain your sanity.
一見平気そうに見えるかもしれんが、体のどこかに相当無理をかけていることも考えられるぞ。
私は至って健康ですよ。今後も研究と改良を重ねれば薬の質が上がるのは明白です。
そのためにさらに多くの大使を犠牲にするつもりかね。実験に大使を付き合わせるのは生命を冒涜しているとしか思えんが。
彼らは我々の礎となったのです。無駄死にではありません。
しかしだな。
まあまあ、松本先生も三男君も落ち着いて。この話は後日改めてということにしないか。
They were unlikely to agree, no matter what time they discussed the subject, so Kondo cut the argument short.
そうだな。わかった。
There seemed to be no common ground between them. There was no sense arguing. Likely, Dr. Matsumoto had seen this as well.
近藤さんがそうおっしゃるのである。
Sanan seemed to give in for now, as the corner of his mouth quirked up into the beginnings of a smile. He bowed quietly and left as swiftly as he arrived.
そういえば先生、健康診断の方はどうでしたかな。
ああ、それなんだがな。頭を抱えたよ。
え、それは一体なぜ？
なぜも何も。怪我人や病人を合計したら全大使の3分の1近くになるじゃないか。
What?
なんとじゃないぞ近藤さん。あんたらは今まで何をやってたんだ。切り傷から渋り腹まで、この豚書は病の見本市だぞ。
面目ない。まさかそんなことになっていたとは。
Oh, he said the thing.
Seriously? まずは病室を用意して、そこに病人を運び込んでくれ。
Yeah, you need a sick bay. What? Huh?
それから、豚書を清潔にしてもらわんと話にならん。
承知しました。すぐに取り掛かります。
Not the bowel pain. Whoops. And they got the goofy all music. And so, we were ordered to clean the entire compound, top to bottom.
何なんだよ、大掃除って。俺は掃除とか整理整頓がこの世で一番嫌いなのによ。
ぐちゃぐちゃ言ってないで、さっさとそこのタンスを持ち上げてくれって。散々自慢してた体力を披露するいい機会じゃねえか。
Meat cakes.
うわー、出た
So like, what's with the squeaky toy? Oh shit, a rat! A rat. It's a motherfucking rat.
どうやらそこにある握り飯を餌にしていたようだ。
Damn, what? Someone's leaving an onigiri out?
本当だ。誰だよ、食い残しの握り飯をこんなところに隠してたやつ。
まったく。なぜ私がこのような雑用に駆り出されなければならんのだ。そもそも私は軍略が専門だというのに。
Yeah.
いいじゃねえか。いつも自慢してる公衆流なんちゃらでパパッと終わらせてくれ。
黙れ。私の公衆流軍学はこのようなくだらぬ役目のためにあるものではない。
原田も人が悪いな。こいつが盲信してる時代遅れの兵法なんて、このご時世掃除の役にも立たないだろ
う。ミキ君、言葉に気をつけたまえ。確かに洋楽には劣るかもしれんが、公衆流軍学は決して時代遅れではなく。
近藤さんだ。
Cleaning isn't in my job description. Slay queen. Yeah, he knows. He knows what he was hired for.
近藤局長、ご覧ください。先ほどまで足の踏み場もないほどだった部屋が私の指導でここまで。局長は？
Takeda realized Kondo was nowhere to be seen, and he glared at Harada. Yeah, made you look.
原田、貴様、測ったな。
ぶつくさ文句言ったり、ペコペコしたり、怒ったり、忙しいなあんたも。そうやって相手によってコロコロ態度変えてて疲れねえか。
Everyone, I've washed the rags. Please use these when you wipe the floor.
ありがとよ。
Despite being upset because of chore duty, the men swiftly cleaned the room as a team. Go team! The next day, Dr. Matsumoto came to inspect the cleanliness of the compound.
まあまあ綺麗になったじゃないか。
だろ？この筋肉は飾りじゃねえって先生もようやく分かってくれたみてえだな。
人を動かすという点に関しては軍略も掃除もさして変わりませぬゆ
え。あんた文句言ってただけだろ。
でも掃除は一日休んでたんだろ。ずるいよな、みんな頑張ってる時に。
しょうがないじゃない。土方さんが過保護なんだから。
お前が変な咳するからだろうが。養生しねえからいつまでも治らねえんだよ。
かしやはりこうして片付いていると気分がいいものです。
まあな、一枚ともんだ。これはこれで悪くね
え。よし、これからは毎日掃除するか。
おう、頼んだぜ平介。
なんで俺だけなんだよ。
うん。
体力自慢の新発さんが真っ先に働くべきだろ。
I'll help too, Heisuke.
そっか。そんじゃ明日から二人で頑張ろうな。新発さんなんて放っておいて。
おいおい、ちょっと待てって。誰もやらねえとは言ってねえだろ。
お、そこにまだゴミがあるじゃねえか。ちょうどいい。捨ててこい、新八。
いや、だから明日からだろ。なあ平介。
片付けたそばから暴れるな。怒りが立つ。
Oh, I was enjoying the banter when I noticed something. Huh? I saw Okita and Dr. Matsumoto walking off somewhere together. Oh, am I going after them? Nah, I should focus on my work. No, we're not taking the Okita route. We'll never know that he has TB. I was worried for Okita, but he'd be fine so long as Dr. Matsumoto was with him. Or at least I hoped so. After the excitement wound down, I excused myself and went back to work. I was outside sweeping, bamboo broom in hand, when he appeared. What the heck? Huh? A voice so deep it felt as if it were coming from the depths of the earth froze me in place. Right there was... What the fuck are you doing here? Kazuma! His face held a mixture of surprise and contempt as he looked down at me through cold eyes. I held the broom in both hands like a staff and stepped into a fighting stance. Oh, she's learning from Harada. What are you doing here? He snorted at me. His tone was mocking, and his eyes were like two chips of ice. This was a dangerous man. What was I to do? I could hardly face him alone. My father? I was staring at him, stunned by his statement. If you're talking about Kodo Yukimura, then yes, he's my father. At first he seemed surprised, but then he seemed to come to some sort of conclusion. Why are you asking about my father? I lowered the broom, my situation temporarily forgotten when...
敵地に単独で忍び入るか。俺たちも舐められたもんだぞ。
Hichikata!
昼間っから何しに来やがった。女を口説くにはまだ早い時間だぜ。
Damn, there he goes with the picking up girls line again with these guys.
こいつに近づくんじゃね
え。Harada! Heisuke!
庭掃除にしちゃ切羽詰まった声が聞こえたからな。
大丈夫か？怪我してねえか？
No, I'm fine.
そうして群れる様は犬猫のごと
Yeah, we gotta have our jumping style.
ほざいてやがれ。
I could feel the tension rising by the second. Kazuma cut through it first.
遊んで欲しければ相手をしてやらぬでもない。あいにく今日は用事を済ませに来ただけ。それからこれは忠告だ。ただの人間を鬼に作り変えるのはやめておけ。
Humans into demons. Was he talking about the serum?
てめえには関係ね
おお、白昼堂々と女を襲うようなゲスの言い分なんざ聞く耳持たねえな。
この俺が情けをかけて忠告してやっていると部をわきまえずに切り立つ。弱い犬ほどよく吠える。
弱いもん。
よく言ったものだ。
ここは俺らの領分だ。オタクを並べてないでとっとと帰りやがれ。
He looked away from the captains, as if entirely uninterested in them, and flashed me a cold gaze. Hijaker Yukimura. Mm.
お前の父は幕府を見限ったという。
What? His mysterious smile gave me nothing in the way of explanation.
お前がここにいる意味はな。
Man, all cryptic and shit. Then, with a slow, rippling motion, like a shadow sliding on water, he turned his back on us and vanished. What was happening? What were demons? And why had they come after me? My father was with them. Did that mean he was working with national imperialists? The inside of my head was a swirling mass of questions. But the one thing that most concerned me was... I don't know. What was it? They give me like 4 options here. Let's see. I'm gonna go with... turning humans into demons, maybe? Or no? Maybe just... Let's guess. I'm gonna go with their interest in me. Why were Kazuma and his comrades after me? He'd said that I had the blood of a demon, but...
でもさ、なんであいつってお前のことを狙ってたんだろうな。
何言ってやがんだよ。男が女を狙う理由なんざ一つしかねえだろう
な。え、何何？
大方、こいつに一目惚れでもしたんだろう。
What? His response was surprising, to say the least.
なんだ？そんなに意外か？そんななりをしてても分かるやつには分かるもんだぜ。あの鬼野郎もその一人なんだろうよ。
So what are you trying to say, Harada? No, he's not in... That's not the reason.
そう思ってるのは案外お前だけか。
What are you even saying? My voice faded into a pathetic whimper.
佐野さんってどうして何でもかんでも色ごとに持っていくんだよ。
The Readalongs.
つうかどさくさに紛れてこいつを口説くのはやめてくんね。
別に色ごとに結びつけたつもりはねえがな。思ったままを言っただけだぜ。
Wonder if Japanese people find it funny watching English stuff when they go, what? Who knows?
これだよ。
Okay, yeah, looks like I chose the right thing. I wasn't sure what to say, but my face started to feel hot all of a sudden.
無駄口はそこまでだ。お前らさっさと仕事に戻れ。つうか
Excuse me.
他の大使の目につく場所で雪村の性別について話すん
Mm.
じゃ
へいへい、わかってるって。
What would a voice fading into a pathetic whimper sound like? I think it sounds like you're kind of losing confidence, so it's like, I think maybe like this? Yeah, something like that.
おっと、結構時間経ってた。お前一人で大丈夫か？
Yeah, I'm almost done, so I'll be fine. I looked up at the sky. The sun was setting. I needed to hurry up and finish my cleaning.
元気出せよ。
I will, thank you, Harada. Harada gave me a friendly clap on the shoulder. Oh. Suddenly my heart felt a little lighter and my mind a little less troubled. All thanks to Harada. Thank you. Yes, this has females in it. Like, there's very few girl characters in it, but of course we're playing as a girl, so. I rolled up my sleeves and took a firm grip on my broom. From then on, Dr. Matsumoto visited the compound regularly to check up on the men of the Shinsengumi. And so, ever since Sannan had become the leader of the Furies, the group was named the Fury Corps. Still, I couldn't help but wonder, was it really alright to continue researching the Furies? My heart was heavy with worry. Was my father really involved with the National Imperialist Party? If so, why? September 1866. Okay, yeah, I gotta have a little bit of September since we're here. In September. After the dust cleared, following the Hamaguri Rebellion, the Choshu domain had been declared enemies of the court, and the shogun had gathered other domains to launch a military campaign. This became known as the First Choshu Expedition. Following this, the Choshu domain had stayed quiet for some time. Their obedience was short-lived, however, and before long, their disrespect for the shogun had become impossible to ignore. In order to investigate further, the shogunate decided to send an envoy to the Choshu domain. Kondo was asked to accompany the envoy sent to the Choshu to investigate their behavior. However, the Choshu domain had refused to meet with the envoy, and steadfastly ignored the order to pledge allegiance. Exasperated with their insubordination, the shogunate thus ordered the second Choshu expedition. However, the war was a costly one, exhausting both the resources and the men from all over the domains whose morale began to falter. To add to the fire, Shogun Iemochi's passing shook Japan, and some domains even withdrew from the battle. The second Choshu expedition had thus ended in a major loss for the shogunate troops. September 1866. The Tokugawa shogunate, a pillar which stood strong for 260 years, was beginning to falter. One day, I was accompanying Saito on his rounds. It sure has been hot lately. I'd gotten accustomed to the city of Kyoto, but I just couldn't get used to the humid heat. Man, and I thought the cicada noises were gonna like keep going, so I'm like, oh my god, make it stop. So I'm glad it stopped right there.
So
it was kind of loud. I always wondered. Even in midsummer, Saito always wore his full uniform. Wasn't he hot? I mean, yeah. He observed the city of Kyoto, gaze unfaltering and guard up at all times.
ひとまずあそこの店から回ることにするか。
Not the cicadas, I know,
あん
right?
たは店の前で待
It's
って。
okay. They're gone now.
共に来ても手持ち無沙汰だろ。
Alright. He gave me a short nod and stepped into the shop with his men.
新選組だ。先日、浪人風の男が出入りしていたという噂を耳にした。戦議させてもらう。
I I'd been waiting for Saito and his division for a few minutes when I noticed a commotion nearby. I don't know why this guy seems kinda small. A number of rather unpleasant-looking Ronin were making their way in my general direction. By patriots, they meant they were in support of the emperor. There were many who called themselves that, but who in reality used it as a mere pretext to steal and murder. Dealing with such people was part of the Shinsengumi's job. Okay, yeah, he's bigger now. The Ronin tossed a poorly aimed kick at a child playing in the street. Oh, not the children. Fuck them kids. What should I do? It seemed like the warriors were preoccupied with their investigation in the store. He's you-sized? Yeah, apparently. Not anymore. If so, then I... Just as I was about to stop the Ronin... Oh yeah, speaking of females in this game. There you go.
Huh? なんだてめえは。たかが女が俺たち勤王の志士に意見するってのか。
そのたかが女に意見されることをみっともないと思いなさいよ。今日の人がどれだけ迷惑してるのかわからないの？
登れ。
The man's obviously short fuse had been lit. He made a grab for the girl. I had to do something. Stop! I moved without thinking, and positioned myself in front of the girl to protect her.
なんだお前は。その女の知り合いか。
No, I don't.
知り合いじゃねえんならすっ込んでろ!
He roared at me, and my legs suddenly felt weak. But I was committed. I couldn't run now. If you truly love your country as you say, then why do you abuse women and children? A samurai should protect the common people.
なんだと。そうだそうだ。いいぞお兄ちゃん。
Yeah.
獅子気取りの不定老師め。今日からさっさと出ていけ。
Something about my speech must have struck a chord with the crowd. Their cheers helped me stand a little stronger.
バカにしやがって。
With a rough metallic hiss, the Ronin drew his sword. I could try to dodge, but if I did, he might hit the girl behind me. I reached for my sword. A strangled, gargled cry erupted from the Ronin. Soda! Soda! Huh? Slowly, carefully, I opened my eyes. Thanks, Saito. Saito!
そいつ長州の残党かもしれん。
Working quickly, Saito's men set to work binding the Ronin for transport. Saito's cold eyes fell on me.
何故俺を呼ばなかった。万が一のことがあったらどうするつもりだったのだ。
I'm sorry. I thought she might get hurt, so I just moved.
怪我なんてしないわよ。まったくもう無茶しちゃって。
A scolding from Saito was expected, but I hadn't thought that the lady would contribute as well. I'm sorry I made you worry. I gave her a short bow, to which she blinked as if suddenly remembering something.
あ、でも私あなたに助けてもらったのよね。まだお礼を言ってなかったわ。ありがとう。
Oh, well, I didn't do anything. It was Saito and his men who made the actual arrest.
別に謙遜なんてしなくていいのに。 見て見ぬふりをするよりはずっと立派だったんだから。
Wait, hold on. Is it me or is her arm like really short? Because I thought she was like supposed to be holding a book or something, but that's her sleeve. Like what? And then her other arm is like, it's like just hiding.
これも何かの縁だし、女の子同士仲良くしましょうね。
How does she know? Huh? Saito glanced from her to me, and an expression flashed across his face that I couldn't quite place.
見るものが見ればわかること。動揺する。
あら、もしかして内緒だったの？まずかったかしら。
Excuse me. Well, I wasn't entirely sure how to respond. It is a mystery. Her arms, yeah. She seemed to sense my confusion and gracefully moved on.
ところで、まだお名前を聞いてなかったわね。
Oh?
これも何かの縁ですもの。教えてくれるかしら。
Excuse me. Well, this is...
そちらの方は斉藤さんよね。新選組は有名だもの。知ってるわ。で、あなたの名前は？
My name is Hijaker Yukimura. It's nice to meet you.
雪村。
Her eyes grew wide as if she were surprised, and she stared intently at me.
あなた、雪村って姓なの？生まれは東国？
Yes, I was. I was living in Edo, but I had some business in Kyoto, so I moved here. She was acting a little strange, so I tried to speak to her, and she laughed and looked up.
ごめんなさい、なんでもないの。知り合いと同じ姓だったから。
Oh?
雪村ってすごく綺麗な名字ね。
Sure. You think so? Thank you.
よろしくね。私のことはセンって呼んで。
Miss Sen? Nice to meet you.
なんか水臭いわね。
My name is Hijaker Yukimura, yo. Boom. My father is Kodo Yukimura, yo. Boom. Uh-huh. He's bald. Boom.
見たところ同い年ぐらいだし、そんなにかしこまらなくていいわよ。
So just Sen then?
まあいいわ。そう呼んでちょうだい。じゃあまた会いましょうね。
She gave my hand a gentle squeeze, then turned and left, her kimono flapping behind her. Our encounter was over before I'd had a chance to grasp what was even happening. Saito was eyeing Sen as she walked off, and eventually he turned to me.
あの娘、あんたの姓が気にかかっている様子だった。
Yeah, huh? I know. She did say it was the same as her acquaintances. Well, I guess Yukimura isn't an uncommon name either. It seemed like Saito was concerned with her reaction to my name, and he was deep in thought.
予定からだいぶ遅れてしまった。そろそろ行くことにするか。
Oh, yes. And so, we continued on our rounds, trying to withstand the scorching heat. The heat wave ended up lasting several days. On one such day...
雪村先輩。
Oh, he's here?
こんな感じでいいんでしょうか。
Why is he here? Oh, it may be better to make it lukewarm. It's still quite hot today, you know?
なるほど。さすがです。
This young man was Kazue Soma. He joined the Shinsengumi just before summer began. Oh, what the fuck? He joined? He was a very serious and well-mannered person. He had met the Shinsengumi around the time I'd first arrived in Kyoto and crossed paths with them during one of their rounds. Shortly after, Kondo had met Soma when he visited Choshu with the envoy, and invited him to join the Shinsengumi. Now he was currently training as Kondo's page. Oh wow, he's Kondo's page now? Okay. I ended up showing him the ropes, being the more experienced one. I really respected how much effort he put into his work, and he kept spirits high.
じゃあ水で薄めりゃいいんじゃないか
Who the fuck is that? But if you do that, you'll dilute the tea and weaken the flavor.
そうかなあ相馬どうすりゃいいんだ
井戸水で冷やしてみるのはどうだ
おおそいつはいいなやってみようぜ
This energetic young man was Risaburo Nomura. He had joined the Shinsengumi around the same time as Soma, and because of their closeness in age, Nomura also became Kondo's page in training. Jeez, Kondo, why do you get 2 pages? As for him, he joined because he greatly admired the Shinsengumi. That left me to teach them about all of the duties and responsibilities of a page. Who are you people? Yeah, really. It was harder than I thought. The tea doesn't have to be completely cold, just a little cooler to offset the hot weather. So first, prepare some warm water rather than boiling, then try brewing it. That way it won't weaken the flavor.
おおすげえなるほどな先輩故障は伊達じゃないぜ
Ooh, I'm senpai.
本当に勉強になります
Well, as for the tea, I'll pour some and take it to them, so you two...
俺たちは何ですか何でもやりますよ
ええ何でも言ってください
よーしお前らは今から俺と剣術稽古だ
The reactions.
どうしたやりたくないのか
はいお願いします
Oh, okay.
いやー俺はちょっと
Oh.
仕事
おいおい新人が遠慮なんかするなよ
野村諦めろこれも立派な大使になるための試練だ
試練っていうかあれはしごきだろ
そんじゃちょっくら二人を借りていくぜ
Alright, please take care of them. Soma gulped deeply, looking quite nervous. Nomura, on the other hand, looked ready to cry as Nakakura dragged both of them off. Damn. I wish the two of them the best of luck. Alright, well, I actually have to stop there because it's just about to be 2 a.m. I need to get rest. We just passed the 2-hour runtime. So yeah, we'll save this for next time. And I am starting to get tired too. But yeah, you know, always nice to come back to some Hakuoki, do some reading. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream as always. Love chatting with you guys and hanging out. I'm gonna miss you guys, but yeah, I'll be gone for a couple weeks. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled. I might have IRL streams, or maybe even stream from my Macbook. We'll see what I plan. But yeah, just, you know, hang tight. And, you know, take care of yourselves, everyone. Enjoy, you know, enjoy your lives. Just, you know, just chill. But yeah, no me. Congrats on the gay. Oh, you're welcome. Aw, damn, Venom. I'm assuming you were just lurking the whole time. But yeah. Or hold on. Let me put continue so it doesn't repeat the opening. GG easy, yeah. We got some more... So we got some exposition and new characters introduced. You were eating when you were looking at Nips? Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, the physical exams, right? Excuse me. But yeah. Well, I'm going to enjoy my trip. Wish me a safe and fun trip. But yeah, everything's gonna be great. Can't say when you, because we all were. Yeah, the physical exams. Exactly. That's true, right? All of us were there. Yeah, I will travel safe. I'm not... I don't want the or else, maybe. Yeah, I'll try not to crash land into any towers or anything. Yeah, who doesn't enjoy shared nip staring? Exactly. They hit the fucking Pentagon! I can't believe it. Yeah, but thank you. Yeah, I will have a safe and fun trip. Yeah, honestly, if I am streaming and it's not an IRL stream, it's probably gonna be K-On! If I'm gonna be real with y'all. Cause like I don't have very many options, but yeah, just be on the lookout. But yeah, mata nene, my dudes. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you may be. And I'll catch you guys next time. Yeah, take care, stay safe out there, and peace out. Mata nenes.